1 minute. I'm trying to see how long it is left. We good? I think we're good. The volume's still too low. Oh, okay, we're not too low. Oh my god. That's hard to tell, because the stream is delayed that low. God. I gotta fix what I did with the other stream. I didn't realize how bad it was. So, but anyway. This is about... Wait. Is the stream on the right name? I'm missing it. Yeah. It has the same. We're good. So, I'm trying to clear my throat before I start this. What is it? It's not. Yeah, one person. Anyway, so we're gonna talk about upgrading, and it's gonna be very quick and to the point. It shouldn't have to take too long, but if there's anyone in question in the chat, I'll answer them for any questions about this. Now, this is one of the characters that I want to upgrade, but what you call it? The way don't matter. Yes, I don't. What they used to do that, Mister? God, I'm embarrassed. But yeah, that one from last time. Yes. I would go off and do like a test tour, but I kind of let me see. Maybe you have another way of reaching it. Give me a minute. Oh god, what have I done? I've ended my viewing. Alright, there we go. YouTube stream is what I was trying to say. Alright. I don't know if I'm allowed to think in this way. But what am I talk about this. So I could get this unit done if I had more crypto. Now, as you see, I can't use the keys. I mean, for these jewels because they are not like they are these symbols, but they're not the character icon symbol that says soul trade. They say soul trade, that those are the ones you can use keys on. Only the soul trade ones. But everything above that is a no. You cannot use them on any of these other ones, just soul trade. Not even the one with level on it. So, I'm sorry, my voice is almost still a little bit waking up. But, and there's another thing you should know about it that's important. It won't go and give you all the characters done because you don't have all the jewels or the color of the jewels. So you keep that in mind when you're using keys, that if you see that some of the soul traits are still there, it's because you didn't have enough jewels. Now, what else should I talk about? Yes, the level. It is good to level them up. But the first thing I recommend that someone would do, they would get everything done on the soul tree, and then 150 done. But if you want, you can level them up and try to get the soul tree done. If you're new, it'd probably be best that way. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is the character upgrades when slot. This is much more simpler. Now, I can't show this on this character because I don't have any for this character. I only have 600. But as we see, this is a 10-10 unit. Now, doing this helps your characters when you use the same color and the ones that have bonus over it. They can pretty much I'm sorry. Yes. I don't want to go too much into this. I kind of want to just stay with the basic stuff, but maybe I'll go into everything because it might be good for everyone. I'm sorry. Last time when I did this, I was very sleepy. So I had to redo this because I was sloppy and I didn't do it right the first time. Now, I want to show what I should have shown. I'm glad I didn't do this last time, because now I can do it this time. This is the thing you're gonna do. You're obviously gonna wanna level 10 this slot for beginner, or 10 as we go. And the very useful part about it is that it will, if you don't have enough, you have these, which they are the rainbow versions that work for any color, and you can use them in the place of the other ones. Now of course it will keep letting you upgrade, even if it takes all the way to 15. It won't matter how high you go. The only thing that matters is the money and the power. The materials, I mean. So I level 10 this slot, and I will have a red unit. Red level cap, meaning that they have gotten all 3 slots done. See, it was green before, now it's red. And we could put this, and we'll get all of Yamamoto stats, but you will want to go for something more like good stats for your character. Like this red suit would do fine if I were to use her on this Ichigo. Now of course you could look through them and see which one gives you the most stats, if you really want to like be specific with your stats. So basically you want to use like the best stats you can find. I don't know what everyone else will have, but I doubt you're gonna have all of this. But if you do, then that's a little confusing, because that means that you've been playing for a minute, so you probably should need the guide. But some people I guess need a refresher. You still have other things that you can use to upgrade besides level and soul tree and then potions. This is the other thing. Now obviously you want to use the same attribute, but more importantly you want to look closely, because some say Soul Reapers, Captains, and Quad Zero, which will work on this unit because he's a Soul Reaper. These don't say anything about that, neither do these. These that have like special characters, you can't just put anything on these characters. Like this is a non-affiliation, I can't equip this on him. He's not non-affiliation, and you can't tell, and he's not a Quincy, so I can't equip it on him either, because see, it won't give me the 20% strong attack. You can put stuff that says Soul Reaper, but not every character responds to the same thing. They all respond to different things. They all want different equipment. So, for example, I could go through all these, but in the end, not every character has same. See, this one is the best item for a non-affiliation with SP. This is the best item for them. So I would not want to give this to him. Now, I don't think there's any way you could separate them, but besides color. So that's if you have a problem ever figuring out what character can take what accessory though, you would want to use this. This is the affiliation. You put Soul Reapers and it will give you all of them with captains and Soul Reapers alike. But if you just want the captains, you only go for the captains. And if you don't know about espadas or like humans, it will change every time. And it will give you all the humans. But if you don't want a melee character and you want range, you can use the button down here to put range and find out what range characters you have. Same with melee, you could do the same for a reverse. So and instead it will give you all the melee, which is very handy. I use this very often in guild quests because I want to know what to use in guild quest. Like for example, let me just put that. This is actually important right here. This is what I'm talking about here. This is range resistance, so if I use a range character like these, they won't work. The reason I'm telling you this is because it's always good to do guild quests, even if you think you can't do it. Now, characters you'll never have to worry about that is characters with stuff like Marauder. Marauder, they don't have to worry about it. Sharpshooter, they don't have to worry about it. Making up for that. It's like it's another stream. It's the one from earlier this morning that I was supposed to do for the tutorial, but the audio was all messed up, so I'm making up for it. That's why I'm doing this. No. Now, the next thing I should talk about is accessories. Now, most accessories are very simple. They'll tell you what they need to make them better. Like this. This is non-affiliation. Attack. Normal attack. So meaning you want attack for this. These, you can do whatever you want with these because they're 5% stats to all. Those that have this, the top one's always permanent, by the way. These top ones that have all stats percentage, they are different. You cannot use them for one use only. You can use them for whatever you want them to be precisely, but it won't really matter. They're just giving you full stats, which is a lot well, anything pretty much you can go with. Now, these are from movies, all of them that I showed you. There are other ones that are anniversaries, so don't expect to have them all. Like this is first anniversary. And this is from Bleach 20th anniversary card. Don't know what that's. I don't know when I got that one. That one's been a while. But this right here says Soul Reaper. Oh, I thought I didn't have a good roll. Alright. Here, this won't be a good one to roll for. So this will, you need to use these editing brushes. They can give you anything, and you can't decide really what they give you, which is a little bit headache, but it's not too bad. If you sometimes you might want to change up on an accessory and choose another one that may give you it easier. Like this one, there's too many attacks. I don't like that. Alright, maybe 2, but still, I don't like it. What other accessory? Oh yeah, some of these accessories are free. Like this one is the one you want to get if you're a beginner. These will help in the long run. These hunting caps that are Shinji's hat. They are very well gonna help you. For beginner, when you don't have any accessory. Like you might not have all this, but you can get some of them for free. I'll actually show you where to get them. So you go to power up event. You can go here and you'll see. Now the accessories will change over time. So in 8 hours we'll get like another accessory. And it could be still this, it could be another color of it, or it could be like another accessory. And if you have any problem ascending units and leveling them up, this is where you want to go. You can get some free characters, one run on these. It will give you like 5 different colors, which could give you orbs too. Okay. And then you have the Cone Bonanza. Cone's Bonanza is the quickest route to me, and it's always been the way I leveled up my units. Now, I can't do that, but this is the quickest way I leveled up my characters. And then I will usually put this, the add one, because it gives you 60. But if you don't have that and you already used it, then you can go 1 hour. You shouldn't need 2 hours, but that's the highest you could go if I'm being honest. Because anywhere higher would be pretty much a little bit of waste of gold, if we're being honest. What else should I go over? Something else that should be good and helpful. Do your guild quests, like I said. Brave battles. It's quite simple with brave battles. Their ranking systems are simple. You all the way from 10 to 8, they should be bots. At 7 is when you actually see players. Probably at 8, but definitely at 9 and 10 you don't see any bots. And we're gonna go ahead and go to co-op here. And the thing is, it'd be better if you do co-op for everything that's like dropless wise, potion wise, and coin wise, because you could get more people to bring coin stuff and it would give you way more money than when you do single player. enriched droplet gives you more droplets than single player, and potions give you more potions because the more character per potion in stock, the more you get, well, potions, which could help your characters. And oh yeah, when you're summoning on these banners and when you're a beginner, make sure you choose wisely. Now, if you think that you have every character that you want in here, or you only see really not that many characters you want in here, sometimes it's good to wait for the single banner if you want only one character in the banner. Like, these people are going to have single banners and you could get them easier on the single. And I didn't really get to say that in the last one because I was so tired. But these are the banner units, and you can look through them, see if you want to really summon on this, because they're also a chance of showing up, which it will stop here at this Coco Summons Momo. And this all this is like seasonal. You won't see these in every banner. Only on the seasonal banners you would ever see these. This is a seasonal banner, so they get seasonal premium seasonal pool as well as premium pool. Now, I would like it better if K-Lab just made it premium pool that got removed and just put up, you know what I mean. I just want the seasonal characters. Since it's a seasonal banner, it would be nice if they were just seasonal that you can get in the other aisle, which will make everybody have a little less of a headache with premium. Anyway, every banner that they get certain units. You can always check this, by the way, by the character pool. But Lone Wolf, this is a single banner. This is what I was talking about. Every unit gets a single banner eventually, which the unit you're gonna get for this banner as you can see, this is the single banner units, and you got a character pool here too, so if you want to look through them, see if you have anything else you want in here that you may not know is it. But this is a premium pool banner, so you're not going to see any of those seasonal. Like I said, only the seasonal units get seasonal units in the extra other pool. Premium, they only get premium, which is, you can see we go a little farther because we got 3rd anniversary Ukiora. Oh, well, now I'm being proven wrong, so I guess these are going to be mandatory now, which will be good. You always have a chance to get these characters. That's crazy. I didn't even know about that one. I thought that this one had premium. But hey, that makes it easier for people to get their seasonal that they don't have. But it doesn't give it a guaranteed chance because they're not featured. Now, everything else is done. I've showed everything I need to. Oh yeah, wait, there's one more thing that someone asked me that I should totally go over. This. How you get these done. But more importantly, how you get their counterparts. The pieces you need to finish a unit. Which, it goes up to 5 million, so if you're ever going to finish these, it's going to be a lot of coins. But more importantly, large scrolls. You can get them from two places. It says Epic Raid and a 10 attribute scroll trial. Transcendent Trial of God. I completely mislooked that name. Word. So that is where you get them for free, but it's only daily, which I'll show you where to get that. And the other one was Epic Raid. And right here we have these. There is, as it says, it's only once per day only, and every attribute has a certain color you can use here, and they have different like melee resistance and range resistance. Now this is probably going to be the hardest one to do until you get a lot more characters that are link slotted. These units, these scrolls, you're gonna need these for whatever attribute your character, not attribute, whatever affection that your character carries. It could be Soul Reaper, it could be Captain, it could be the. Now your Captain, if you have a Captain or a Spada, they're gonna have two that you're gonna need to get, but it's half the amount of the regular Soul Reaper and a wrong card. So hollows, they get half as well, always. There's never only a hollow, so you always get half, and Soul Reaper half. Our wrong cards are 50 only. This Humans has 50 only. I don't know about Quincy's, or I know Wazio probably gets a little more. Now we're gonna go ahead and cover the basics on this. Wait, the bonuses, they show what you don't have and have. Well, they won't show you what you don't have, but you know what I mean. They'll show all the characters, and you could tell who you have and who you don't. And it will also show you like a little icon. Alright, let's cut this short. Basically, you see the scrolls, and there's not really much to talk about. It's just like you just do the runs with either half bonuses that you may have or full bonuses. But that's about it. That's pretty much it. You go to the Cone Bonanza to level your units to make it easier. And you know what, I'll just do one real quick, cause I could show exactly why I prefer this. We got a few seconds we gotta wait, but there we go. Right here we have a book. I'm sorry if the audio is getting messed up. I don't know what's happening with my audio. Like, I'm listening and I'm trying to see what's causing it, but I don't understand that. I'm just being bothered on my audio. Like, honestly, I'm hoping the audio never did this to me until today, which hoping it fixes. Now, I know the first thing you obviously want to do before you start that timer is do this. I just forgot about it. I thought I already put it on. So I'm gonna do co-ops after this. And let's see. Yeah, it was kind of a little bit rated R, huh? I never played that game, but I can only assume it's probably very simple. But yeah, you basically want to run this, and even as a level 1, you'll probably be able to do it easily. Now, the reason I put these boots on is because they say experience boosting, which means they get more XP, making it quicker to level up. But for a beginner, you might not have that. What? Let me... I gotta look into that. I'll have to ask about what that's about, but mainly this is basically the quick thing that we should really be doing, if anything. Like, once you do this, you will literally level up a good amount. Especially if you have the books, it will level up really good. Now, as you get higher on levels, it gets harder to level up. I'm going to tell you that right now. These units may have leveled up quickly, but still, once you get to past the 50 point and you go above it, it gets a little slower. Meaning you need to do a little more runs. But it is worth it because once you 200 these units, they will be way more useful. Like, for example, like this unit has all these stats because she's 200. When you're a lower level, you have basically way less stats. See that's like 500, not even close to what she would have if she was 200. But besides that, you know, you just basically want to choose the units you want to finish. Now, for a new free-to-play player, you want to go to this tower. I mean, not this tower. You want to go to this tower. Beat this all the way to 50 if you can. If you can. You don't have to if you can. Just try to get as far as you can. They'll give you some characters and they'll give you other rewards. Awaken, you might not even be able to do this in any time soon. Maybe like after you get a few more characters and you 200 them and lane slot them. Well, you don't actually have to lane slot them. If you have really good units that are newer, they'll crush this. But certain tower parts, they won't crush. Certain ones are bound by certain units. In the end, we have nothing else really to go over. There is this that I should talk about. This is simple. You just clear the tutorial and do what it says, and it will get you leveling up quickly, and you'll get ores for it. 5 ores for each rank, which I think is very generous. And then once you hit 30, you can access the epic raid, I believe. But you can keep going if you want. Just eventually you'll end up hitting that mark where you hit here it is, link slots. This is where you're gonna have a hard time because you need to get link slots. You're not gonna start out with like link slots. You're gonna have to obviously start with 0. But that's why I said earlier, do your co-ops with the potions. If you can, try to get help from guild members or some friends. Simple, you know. Anyway, that's about it. There's nothing else really to cover. Oh yeah, there is one more thing. Actually, there will be 4 to 5 star tickets. I can't show you here, but they're gold. They're gold. I'll tell you that much. And wait, I'm gonna find it. Here it is. This is the 4 to 5 star ticket that I'm talking about. You'll have these. I don't keep them. Yes, it's for BBS. Yes. The orbs, they're really good if you could get them. It's very rare you'll get 25, but the 4 to 5 star tickets, they will be the ones that you don't have to release. You could stack these, but I never do. Use them every day to get like, these will help you get more characters, which in turn will give you more orbs. The other thing is the attribute. These characters is what I wanted to talk about. These characters are easy orbs. They will give you easy orbs. Not a lot, these ones, as much as the rarities go up. You'll get very little, it feels like, with these 2 stars, but when you get to 3 stars, you'll get way a little more. And when you hit 4 stars, that's the most you'll ever get for a non-5 star. Now, if you're ever feeling like if you're a new account, you'll never run out of orbs. You got a lot. I'm sorry about the audio again. I heard it. I'm trying not to get the audio messed up. I don't know what I'm doing, but also the other thing is there are raid characters. These raid characters can give you orbs as well. They are included. They are technically characters. So that includes even 5-star raid cards. Raid characters, which they give you 50 like a regular 5-star. So that actually helps you. This right here is very helpful for new beginners. Getting these characters farmed up, and then you don't have to do their full soul tree to level these guys up. What you need to do, if you were to finish these units, the easiest and cheapest method to getting their orbs, you ascend them obviously, but you just go to this and click on this, and it will get you all this done, and you'll never have to do any of the other soul tree. And ascend them with their own character. It will make it quicker. Better than your live stream. No, it's all right. It's not the best. No, yours is good compared to mine. That was probably the worst live stream I've ever done. Yours is good. Mine was garbage. What else? Oh yeah, Chronicles. The other place that you need to get the medium ones. The big ones may be in Awaken Raid, and the other ones are daily, but there are ones that you can't get from either of them, which is medium and small. These you have to farm from Chronicles, which is very fair. And also you have 50 orbs you can get from here from doing the first one, so you don't really have to attach yourself to the second or the third. The first one, if you can just do this one and just keep farming the orbs off of this one and get the scrolls, you'll have much easier time getting orbs and scrolls. Try, but you got the last one to not try. Oh, thank you. You didn't have to say that. But anyway, these, you also get the silver ones for the you have the gold scrolls I was telling you about with Captain, Soul Reaper, and all that. They have silver versions, every one of them. So you want to get, and here's another place you can get some tickets if you ever want to save up and keep stacking. This right here, these tickets and these scrolls, they are all very well here until the end of the month. They'll reset and you'll have a whole new set. So even when you farm the orbs, they'll come back. The orbs don't go away, which is very helpful. Now, besides that, we are done. Area is just area. I can't explain this as a beginner. You don't have. Oh yeah, the one thing that's actually neat about area for a new player, you don't have to actually. Okay, you don't have to actually work on a unit. They already are 200 when you jump in. So I'm gonna show a character I have not worked on, and I'm gonna come over here and show you that the character's 200. It's weird. So this goes for all units. So I'm making sure I pick someone who I definitely know y'all will remember. This, you know what? This Rengoku right here. Head Team Rengoku. Not worked on at all. Soul Tree 0. You're gonna, if you're a new player, you don't have to really work on a character to play this mode. Just sit star them and you'll be fine. That's literally it. Just sit star them. Lane slots don't matter in here. Transcendence doesn't matter. So you can have fun. You can go wild about it. You can pick whoever you want. It does not matter. Now, blue unit, I'll show you what I'm talking about right here. So, we saw Rengoku. Her stats, she has her skills, her stats. She is literally 200 right now. She is 200. Right here. This is a 200 unit. She does not have these stats when she's where she is. She has her full soul trait. She has everything. Her second trait is the only thing missing. I don't know if they add that, but if you ever wanted to try your characters out and see if you would like to work on them, that would be the place I would recommend. Although it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun because when you start off in this, you have to level them up to use more and more links, and they do not take the same soul traits in there. So if you're a beginner, you'll like it to test out your characters, but you won't probably win that often. And if you do win often, that's good. But look, if I show you her stats, see, this is her real stats right now. The ones we saw were done. She still got the 14. She doesn't got any of her skills. It's because they finished the unit for you in there, which is so much better. So now we're gonna jump into co-op because I'm done explaining how the game works. That's pretty much it. Just do your co-ops with enrich droplets because it will give you way more than the separate colors sometimes. Honestly, I feel like the separate colors is good, but I always like doing the rich ever since it came out. This potions, do it only in co-op. If you do it offline, it's gonna be a lot more runs. It's gonna be a lot less potions. That's why I say co-op. And if you can't get anybody to let you into co-op, then do single player. You don't have to. I'm glad to think that you think that my live streams are good. I really try. I try to put all the work I can into these. I put a lot of time into scheduling these where I'm not busy. I try to make sure I'm always free when I'm doing these streams, so I never, walk off and disappear in the distance. which is kind of what I imagine when people think when their voice goes silent and you can't see them on a camera. But I'm gonna do some co-op runs with enriched droplets because can I? Thank you. I hope you all enjoyed the tutorial. That is pretty much the end of it. Oh wait, no, there is one other thing. Now, if you're in a guild, you can press this button and people will probably join from your guild to help you. I can't guarantee it. I don't know everyone's guild, so don't get on my back if they don't want to join you or they don't join you. But if they're good guild members, then they'll help you even when you're way lower, way weaker. Rewatch. Rewatch. Oh man. But anyway, you press this button, they will come to your rescue. if they're online. If they're not online, or if they're doing something else and they're more busy, they won't join. But sometimes they just won't join because they don't really want to help anyone. But if they're not on at the time, then you can't really blame them. I mean, it's alright because not everybody's the same. If that guild doesn't really treat you right, just mind your business and try to find another guild that does like you and accept you, which is what my guild is kind of like full. So I'm sorry, I can't promise any spots. My guild is literally full to the teeth with guild members, and I'm actually so surprised and in shock. Even if some of them are gonna probably end up getting kicked out. If you probably keep an eye on my guild, you might see the slots open up. Now, of course, you don't have to play it every day on this game. You can play it casually on my guild. You just gotta make sure you don't be going for 10 straight days. That would be ridiculous. That's the only rule I put up with my guild. Just 10 straight consecutive days of not doing anything on your account, not being online. It kind of gives me a reason to kick the person. I don't do it to everyone right away. Sometimes I give you an extra 5 days or 6, depending on if it's like something wrong, like a issue, a personal matter, a family matter, anything like that. But you have to tell me. You can't just walk off and not say, hey, I'm gonna be out, guild leader. Just say I'm just not available for like a while because of my family issues. Now, you could take all the time you want with that. I can't blame you. Now, wait, I just realized no one from my guild joined. See, like, this is one of my examples. This is good. Sometimes they'll join, sometimes they won't. But anyway, the main thing is you have to communicate with your guild if you want them to, work. I just realized I know what's causing the sound, and I am so sorry, but I'm trying to figure it out. So basically, it's my speakers that it seems to be the key of this noise, and when I was tired, I must have been touching my speakers a lot, which kinda surprised me. Yeah, it's the speakers. I mean, literally, it makes a lot of sense. I don't know why I didn't think about it before. I put auto. We'll do a few co-ops. If no one's available, it's oh my god, it's alright. Okay. You don't have to be too much crazy about joining in a rush. So Kashima, do not do this today. Don't be that guy. Thank you. He looked like he was gonna be that guy that doesn't ready up and makes me sit there waiting for everyone to yell at me, saying, "Let's go!" And I'm like, Tsukishima ain't ready though. I don't trust that. Anyway, besides that, I'll just do a few co-ops and I'll call it a day on the stream. I still have other things I have to do. Like, I just want to make the tutorial. Like, we're gonna do like probably 4 co-ops. But it's, oh no, I did it again. I think I just made that move again. I have a problem because I don't have a big phone. It's actually a very small one, to my hands at least, making it harder to avoid. Like, it's hard to avoid doing that. My phone is small. I cannot stress this enough. My hands are much bigger than this phone. It's not a big screen phone. My old phone is bigger than this. And that wouldn't have been easier to hold. I'm gonna hold it, but God, it's hard to hold it. Anyway. Runs are fun. Runs are fun. They are fun to do. They are so great. You get to use your favorite characters with some people that you may be friends with, or be friends. Or you might just do it because, you know, you like playing as a character and you want to show your stuff off, like your skills and whatever. They're fun. And no one can tell you when to do your ultimate, but let me tell you, you probably should wait for a boss. I just said no one can tell them, and then I tell them, hey, you should probably do it on the boss. And it kind of contradicts what I said, but you still don't have to do it. It's best to do it on a boss, because you'll never have to worry about dying. Like, if every person of 4 people went ahead and did ultimate for each boss, there would be no deaths on the run. We're done. I'm sorry. But I never expected it to go so desperately hard on me. Let's get this done. We got like a few more runs. So we're gonna go ahead and work on the next run. Like 3 more runs, which I'm willing to wait for my guild members, see if they join. In the meantime, I guess I could talk about a game that I'm thinking about playing eventually. It's a game that I saw off a stream, and I cannot stress this enough. I'm finding a way to download it right now. And there's also a video, I've been trying to get through the anime, so if you have any recommendations, just leave it in the comments. Don't bring it over and over onto the stream, because I probably won't remember it, if I'm being honest. I don't have like a top-tier memory on remembering every little comment. And then I have to go through the stream again. That might take forever just to find that, so yeah. I'll try to remember every anime, but right now I'm also watching more than one anime as it is. I'm watching the Bleach anime still. I just finished Zanpakuto arc. I just finished Zanpakuto arc. I'm back to, and I'm pretty much where it ended. for a temporary moment, and then they brought it back with, you know, the full bring arc. I'm getting close to the full bring arc, basically, is what I'm saying. Once I get to the full bring arc and I finish that, I'll finish Bleach entirely. But after that, there might be like other ones, like I am hoping that is the one I'm planning to watch on the secondary. I'm trying to get into that anime. Or are you talking about the game that I was saying that I want to try out, that I was going to download? That's not the game, if that's the case. It's actually another game. It's a Dragon Ball game, and it's like, it's an older way to fight. You said you don't download it on Apple Store? I mean, wait, how do you know if I have an Apple phone? There could be an Android in my hand. You can't tell that. You can't just look at it and say, yeah, that's an Apple. There's no way that you know what phone I have. There's no, what gives it away, if anything? What gives that away as an Apple? You don't know. You got no proof it's an Apple. It could be an Android. Like, is it the setup? What is it? What's making it look like an Apple phone? Cause honestly, oh, you're talking about yeah. I'm talking about DBZ. Yeah, it's I'll show if I can download it and play it. I'll show it. If not, then honestly, I don't know. Well, I mean, you do download or Google Play. Oh, what do I download on? You are asking. I have two different stores technically. I have an Apple and I have an Android. I cannot say I have one or the other. I have both. My old phone has Apple. I mean Android. My newer phone has Apple. That's what my system is, sadly. I wanted them both to be Android, to be honest, but you know, I don't mind the Apple store. I finally got the hang of it, and plus Android store became Apple store, so I was like, oh, there's no difference now. There's literally no difference for me now. I went to Android after they updated it. I don't know. So I literally don't know what they were doing. It was better the way it was. They changed it on me and they completely made me confused. Anyway, I liked how it used to be, but you know, it is what it is. Alright. I waited a while, but no one's joined, so lucky. I'm lucky? Really? Because that don't mean that my Android phone is new or my Apple phone is a newer phone. One of them are the older models, so that means they're not able to take the newest games and up-to-date stuff. Because there are certain games my Apple and Android may or may not be able to run. It depends. Because sometimes it's stronger than my device, then that's just the end of it. I got Galaxy A02s. I never had a Galaxy. I don't know what it feels like to have the privilege of a Galaxy in your hand. Like, I always heard people had Galaxies in their hand, but I never saw it. I've heard about it in animes too. I actually saw it in the animes, but I honestly don't know how y'all hold Galaxies. Alright, I'm done. But no, I have not had a galaxy phone either. I'm not. That was not the joke part. The joke part was the whole galaxy in people's hands. I can't with myself. Everyone's gonna look at that joke as the most outdated piece of hardware. Joke. That's probably. Oh man, I make the bad jokes and eventually make good ones. That's what I do. But I never had a Galaxy before. I've always seen. I have not seen actually the Galaxy phone at the either. I imagine it was a bigger phone than what I used to have. Maybe around the size. But I always had an Android and Apple. Oh no, not Apple. Always an Android. I was always the Android user. I never quit my Android life. Now, if one day in the future that were to change, if there were to be a change, and I get like a newer Apple and I actually like the Apple phone, then I would gladly donate my respect to Apple. But at this point, I don't know, it kind of feels similar. Did I just say donate? Oh my god, did I just say donate? No, hold up now, man. What did you just say? You betraying me? I'm not donating anything. I'm just gonna say that right now. That was not true, that last part. I don't know if he actually said donate, but I don't... Oh no! Oh, we're still going. Good. I thought... I died. I tried to do the charger. I got greedy. I couldn't move. I should have went back to the wall life. This place too real. You know, eventually this is gonna become a whole animation bit. The wall life. It's gonna be so funny. Alright, I don't know if this is the last, it should be the last one. So I can go off and do my own little grinding thing I gotta do. I gotta get back on KHBS and try to level up Ventus and level up the others to make my life easier. I like to I mainly don't want the stream to go through another round of me sitting there grinding out stuff. It might be less entertaining than anything else. How long have we been going? Man, we made shorter time on this stream than the other one. This one literally has an hour only. And we even had a chance to do co-op, which is crazy. What the heck did I do? Oh yeah, I was kind of tired, so. Alright, we're waiting for at least one. There has to be one guild member. that's above the rest. I don't think there is. This is my last run. No. Come on. Anybody? Anybody in guild? Everyone is just busy doing their own thing, I guess. Own guild runs. Well, I just gotta do this one and then I'll call it quits. We're almost done. Hey, that's an old Yutarichi. And now you ruined it. I refuse to do this to my... I'm gonna go Dark Rookie on this. Now, onward. Now, we have, this is going to be the last one not on the stream, and I can do what I have to do. And hopefully it will end with me not dying once, because then I might have to end up using a candle, which I don't want to do. I'm saving these for potions. Because everyone knows how potions is stupid, and it got ridiculous enemies that get hardcore damage out of nowhere. They're like the nightmare of everyone's potions. Not potions. Nightmare of everyone's candle. Wow. You might want to just, not do this without anything. I thought she would be better, but she was kind of struggling. She's doing still pretty good for this 1 minute. But she's not doing as impressive as she would do if I had anything. But I refuse to agree on using my favorite character with that. I do not permit this. Oh, no. Tell you what, I need to get candle on top. I swear, do not disturb doesn't do anything for me. Everyone if they text me about something personal, it's gonna be all over the screen, and everyone can be like, well, maybe another day. I swear, I don't know what's wrong with do not disturb. It don't mean do not disturb. It means do disturb. I feel like if I never put it on, it would actually work. It's very stupid. This girl has to end up being killed. There you go. She overdid her little charge up there. And I can move on to others before the matter. I'm glad you're doing that. It's funny. It's a big problem. I gotta look up on YouTube at this point. No, they freeze me again. Why? Why do you do that? Did your house have any other ability? Welcome to the Saxons, I guess. I know they don't work as often anymore, but still. Damn, you hit me right on the spot. That was a good aim. Okay. We're about to be done. We're about to be done. Almost done. Then, no, if I disconnect. Okay. Why does that happen in there? Me of all people. And then I gotta watch like my finger touches on the screen because I can't see. I'm just completely screaming. You kill that torso. You can't do crap. You're worthless. And oh, that's weakening. Okay. So it doesn't matter. That's just gonna kill it. I'm gonna let it happen. I hate this. Good work, everyone. Except for you, Tosho. You're a traitor. You could have been playing this whole time. You had auto on. How dare you? Alright, that's the end of it. We're done. I got characters to work on, and I gotta also work on my other stuff. I'm leveling up. See, look, it is on. Calls and notifications will be silenced while your phone's on lock. Alright, well then what's the use? What do you use this for? Bye bye, everyone. Thank you for showing up. Look at that. Look at it. It's a traitor. Alright, well anyway, thank you everyone for watching, and please enjoy the rest of your day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever.